Hey everybody, it's Ben, getting everything ready here. Let me turn off this music over here. It's not turning off. Oh, it's the stream music. Sorry, trying to iron out some kinks here, but we're getting ahead of stuff. Um, how about now? You guys hear me now? I've been talking to myself for 2 minutes. Sorry, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. But I have chat is, there we go, now I see you. Thank you guys for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. I was about to spend all this time talking to myself. So good. Sounds like we're back. Looks like we're back. Want to go over a couple things. This one wasn't really on my agenda that I've got here, but I did some today that was really cool. This is going to be a separate video in the future here, and you can't even see it. Look at me all over the place here. I got excited. Now let's change that over to this. So Circuit, Florida, coming to you soon, right here on I-4 in Auburndale. This is super cool. Went out there today, spent way too much time filming this. I'm super excited about this because this is a private track in Auburndale. I've got a little bit of footage here. I don't know if it's going to work. My computer sounds like it's about to take off. But you can see here they were working. You can't see there because that's on the wrong screen. Let's see what the audio is going to be here. Hopefully that's not too loud. Private condos on a private racetrack, 1.7 miles. Yeah, jumping all over the place. I can see it. But went out, was filming some of these cars, driving by, and you can't even hear that, I don't think. But that was super cool. So I did this afternoon. So there will be a video on that coming soon. 75 condos, private access, super easy access. If you guys are Tampa, Orlando, a bunch of you guys reaching out from Miami. I don't know what's going on in Miami besides the prices and the traffic, but you're calling wanting to come up here. So if you're big into cars and stuff, this might be for you. Let me know. We can go out and look at it. Coming in, track's not open. They're going to open that next Friday. It's going to be mostly private, so don't want to spend too much time on there because this isn't for everybody, but it was cool, and I'm excited about it. So something else I do want to bring up, March 1st is your deadline if you bought a home, 2023, if you've moved in before January 1st, 2024. This is the blog post on our website telling you how to do it. You need to go and file for your homestead exemption. If you bought a house from somebody else or from me, I'll email this to you. If you bought it from somebody else, you need to do it. You can search Polk County homestead exemption on Google, and this pops up. It's number 4, but the first result you need is a property appraiser site, and they will get you set up. So something you need to do for sure. Let me check the chat over here. Do I see any chats? No new chats. Sorry, jumping all over the place. Working this out. But yeah, so you need to do that. That is something important because if you don't do that, your taxes are going to be able to go up crazy. The homestead exemption keeps your taxes, caps it at a 3% jump per year, where it won't do a super jump like everything else seems to be doing. So check that out. If you need me to send that to you, shoot me an email, ben@havenrealtyfl.com. I'll send it right on over to you. Moving right along, I'm going to check that off of our list here. Let's go to City approves workforce community FSC nursing move AFI facility. So we're going to talk about the 199 workforce houses near Lake Parker. So this is a cool one. I'm going to show you where that is. I already have the map ready for you. I'm trying to be more prepared for you here. So this is going to be 199 homes right here on East Memorial. This is coming in. I believe this is going to be a Highland Home community, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that just yet. Looked like it was going to be Lenore, but I think it's going to be Highland Homes. 199 homes right in here. They were saying that they're going to try and start that price in the low 200s. I don't know how long ago that was. That probably has changed. But that will be updates that'll come. As soon as they break ground out there, I'll go by, shoot another video, put that on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything, because that's what I do here, is keep you guys updated on what's going on. They are going to not have an entrance off of Memorial, which will be a good thing. There is a light right here at East Lake Parker Drive. The main entrance to this community is going to be off of East Lake Parker. It's going to come in right back in here. So I don't know if you can see that on the map here, where my cursor is. I don't even see my cursor. Can you see my cursor? Let me know if you can see my cursor. Doesn't look like it. But it's coming in at the top. So let me check setting here. Show cursor. Cursor must be there. Sorry. So yeah, that is coming in. That's what we need, is some more housing, because we're running out of houses. The resales are still down. We are coming back up. Oop, I'm jumping to one I was going to show you here. What I want to do now is kind of go over the last 7 days in the real estate market here. Let's see if I can make this. Joyce saying cursor is there. We can see it, I think, but I can't see it on the screen. It's small, but we can see it. I don't think I can make that any bigger. But I want to go over new listings for the week. Probably cannot see this, so let me move some of my stuff and I'll make this bigger for you. So new listings that have come on the market in the last 7 days, 390. This is down from, typically we see that around 450. It was as high as 500 a few times in 2021, 2022. It's been in the low 400s. This is the lowest I've seen it since I've been tracking that. And I see that's going on over there. Price increases, 103. Don't really talk about those. Not sure what's going on. Could be a repair. Could be somebody typed in the price wrong and it has jumped up. 486 price decreases. This is also a little bit higher than normal, and if y'all want, we can kind of run through this and just kind of have a peek, see how much the price decreases are. It's always interesting to see those price decreases. Had one on a listing I have today in Lake Wales. It was $295. It is $288 now. I can also show you that. Let me know if you are interested in Lake Wales. I'll be happy to show you a nice little 3-2 split plan in Lake Wales, close to Bok Tower. Pretty cool little house over there. And then pending, 417 have gone pending, which is interesting because 390 have come on the market, so that brings our inventory down even more. And what did I get to? Canceled, 75 have come off the market. Back on the market, 118 have fallen apart. So we do have stuff coming on. Stuff is still selling, and that is really, I could bring that out and go outside of Polk County, but I really service mostly Polk County, and that's kind of the area that I keep an eye on. We can go a little bit out. If you would like to see more over towards Tampa or more towards Orlando, you could also let me know there, and I would be happy to kind of go over a little bit more of that with you. So let's see, we have a question here. Opinion on housing prices in Lakeland for New Year 2025, increase or decrease? Daniel, I think that it's going to go up. And I'm going to go over why I think that's going to go up in a couple tabs here. Let me actually get rid of a few so I can keep track of what I'm doing. But stay tuned, I'll go over that because that was something I am going to talk about. It's here on my checklist. A little bit towards the end, right before I talk about the homeowners insurance situation and what's going on. Yeah, so tons of stuff. We can see what I'm doing here. It's kind of going over some of the new inventory. Something that is interesting still is a lot of these, when you see duplicate street names, it's an easy way to tell if it's new construction. And as you can see, there's a lot of duplicate street names, a lot of new construction coming in here. One of these pages, I think it was page 4, or no, page 3 here, you can see Red Loop in Lakeland. This is Saddle Creek. A lot of new construction has come on here in Saddle Creek. So we'll just take a quick look at that. These are low 315s. This is a 4.2, 1,800 square feet. This is a Lennar home. So we can take a quick look. They don't have a whole lot of pictures here. I haven't highlighted this community in my video, so I can't send you to any of those yet. I did go out there, but the model was closed and nobody answered their phone, so I don't have time for that. I can try again because this is there's a lot of homes going in out there, as you can see, and this is going to be a little comparison. So kind of remember this: 1,800 square feet. This lot size 0.13. I've got one I'm going to bring up towards the end that is a no HOA, no CDD, which is what a lot of you guys are asking me for. So I'm trying to bring that to you because this is an HOA CDD, but it's brand new. The non-HOA, non-CDD stuff is typically going to be, it's the older stuff, the resales. Cheryl says nice. What are we nicing? New house? You guys need a new house? I can definitely set you up with that. But then you'd have to leave your backyard paradise, and you don't want to do that. So we are going to move on. 7-day hot sheet, we cover that. If you have questions or something else you'd like to see there, let me know. We could go through some of the price decreases. Let's do that for just a second here. I want to kind of see the numbers. You can see, sorry, there's a lag in what I'm doing and what y'all are seeing, so I'm trying to make sure everything is on track here. And everything's going, looking good. So, everything's looking good? Looking good. Price decreases are coming up. Here's what we're looking at. One jumps out. This one on Soakham Loop, 18% decrease. Most all of them are typically 5% or less. Here's a 6%. Point Sienna, some in Lake Wales, a 0.93 jump. Actually, the one I was talking about that I just did is on here. We dropped it 2.43%. Let me bring it up and show it to you. This is, well, we're way zoomed in. Maybe get out of here. So this is across the street from Bach Tower, metal roof. The pictures are a little funky. The roof doesn't actually look like that. I don't know what happened, had a weird reflection. It's been updated. It's beautiful. It's ready for you guys to call it home. It's empty. So if you're looking to live in Lake Wales and you want to be under 300, call me, 863-333-5053. Comes right here and we can talk about it. So let's get back to what we were doing. And I want to look at this one real quick and then we'll move on. Unless anybody else has questions. Doesn't look like it. Plantation Ridge. So this one had a pretty good price decrease. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, large lot, North Lakeland, circular drive. Built in 87, 2,000 square feet, down to 329. No HOA. This listing's courtesy of Keller Williams. Looks like a sharp little house. Pretty big price decrease. Not sure. Roofs maybe needing some work. I don't know. It'd be hard to tell. Need some updating. But if you're looking for something under 300 in Lakeland, that could be it. Something happened. They moved out of there. Trying to click a little slower so you guys can see. Not a super good. They should have done something with that carpet. Maybe we can see why they've done a price drop. But I'm going to show you some other ones that I have picked out here in just a second. Want to go talking, Daniel, if you're still here, about what you were saying. Fed meeting could open door to March rate cuts. So this was January 29th, just a couple days ago. Fed is meeting, closed meeting, talking about interest rate cuts. I think we're going to see interest rate cuts. I mentioned it in my last video. Fannie Mae, I think, said they are expecting rates to be under 6%. So by the end of the year, 6% by the end of the year, that is going to really bring our affordability back up, and you're going to be able to get back in these houses at a much lower monthly mortgage payment than you were at an 8 or 7.5% that it's been. That is coming down. I didn't check it today, but it was hovering in the mid 6s. So when that comes down, I believe we're going to see people start to come out and buy again, and that is going to, in my opinion, draw the prices even higher because the inventory is going to dwindle back down. We're already low on inventory, and I think that's going to just kind of wake this back up again because the affordability, it's going to make things more affordable. So, um, see here towards the bottom, the Fed's aggressive streak of 11 rate hikes beginning in March of 2022. Um, so that was when it amped way up, and they're saying I had another article, but I think it's going to come back down, and I think that's going to bring more people out. People that have a 2.5% or 3%, that low interest rate, that bought during COVID, and maybe they bought in the wrong neighborhood. They didn't do enough research. They just had to get something to get here. Those people are not going to move at the rates that we've had over the last year. But as it comes back down, I think those people are going to start to move around, and that is going to uh, have more competition. They are going to list their homes for sale, or maybe they're going to rent them out because their payments are so low. There's a lot there. That'll be something that I have to unpack later. But um, if you look at what the mortgage was at 3% on a $300,000 house, rents are typically higher than that. So those people are probably going to rent those homes out. But that's just my thought process. So um, hopefully that answered your question. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what I think is going to happen. Um, and then coming in to what this was all about, and I know in that picture that homeowners insurance was spelled incorrectly. I asked AI to do that for me, and you can't fix it. It doesn't know how to spell or do hands. Evidently, there's always 6 or 7 fingers. So, 6 new property insurance companies enter the Florida market. That's good news. Um, we're going to see the names are in here. I don't know that that matters, but they're saying very positive for the Florida insurance marketplace and consumers because it will give homeowners a choice now on shopping for coverage. Where I know a lot of people are ending up being insured by Citizens, which is was designed really to be a kind of a last resort, and lately it has just been the go-to. A lot of people are using Tower Hill. There's a whole bunch of different options, but typically have been going there to Citizens. So um, that's just what we've been seeing. Check the chat, make sure everything's still good real quick. I was talking to Perry. Perry, if you're watching and you want to call in, you can call me and we'll talk about it a little bit. I might have Perry come on next week. We were talking about it this morning. Um, they are the companies are meeting, and he is anticipating another insurance rate hike, probably second quarter of this year. I don't have all of the details on that. I only talked to him for a couple minutes while we were at the gym, and that's just kind of what he sees um, going on. So he's in here. That's what he does, is homeowners insurance, and I'm gonna have him on. We'll talk about it. Trying to get some guests here, so we have some other people talking to you about what is going on. Yeah, let's see, we still working? Looks like we're still live. So yeah, that's what's going on. New property insurance companies enter the Florida market, so that's good. It'll be an option to shop around. If you have homeowners insurance and you do want to shop that, give me a call or shoot me a text, and I can hook you up with Perry. He can help shop your insurance rates and see if he can get you something better. Perry, if you're watching, shoot me a call. We can get on here and talk real quick if you'd like. I know you picked up your little girl today, but we can squeeze that in. I should have offered you that when we talked earlier. So that is what's happening there with the insurance company. So hopefully good news. That's what I hear a lot of people complaining about, is that, and well, the cost of everything has gone up really. But I talked about this was the pasture that is turning into the 199 single family homes. We talked about that already as well. So I want to bring up, I have a list here of some cool homes that I have seen over the last 7 days since we last did this. I'm going to pull up and show you here on the screen that I don't have you on. See what's going on there. Everybody's good. I'm going to pull up the first one here. This is not a home. It has a home in it. Oops, if I spelled it right, it would show up. So this property is in downtown Lakeland, and it is pretty cool. I really like it. and I'd love if one of you guys was thinking about buying it. Oh, are we freezing up? No, we're not freezing up. This is a commercial building that has some residential in it. Oh, I zoomed in too much, of course. Let me make this full screen. Beautiful building in downtown Lakeland. So I'm going to click through here nice and slow. This has been on the market. It just had a price drop. This is really cool. It's got a venue in it, but let's just kind of click through here. I'm going to show you if you live here or you are from Lakeland, you've seen this building because it's right in downtown. You haven't seen up here, you haven't seen inside. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to click real slow and I'm in the way. So let's get me out of the way. There we go. And I'm going to slowly click through here. This is showing you the location. You can see Munn Park right over here. And this is where the farmers market is every Saturday. If you are not from here and you're not familiar with it, this is Kentucky Avenue. And the farmers market goes all the way up here. This is the Mid-Florida building. The farmers market, last time Allison and I were there, it went all the way up here. It was like 5 blocks of farmers market activities. It was awesome. We bought way too many plants. But it comes all the way down here. So you're in the heart of downtown, and this thing is just super awesome. See there, more location. Here is Lake Mirror, Hollis Garden. It's over here. Am I looking at that right? I believe so. Joinery back here. Amtrak station is right there, looks like. It's got an upstairs rooftop deck, elevator. Super cool. Got their piano in here. I mean, this would be an awesome place to live. And here I'm looking at the camera. You guys can't even see me. Real slow. I'm just gonna kind of go through here. Let me know what you guys think of this in the chat. You like the commercial, you don't like the commercial. We can do it either way. I mean, look at that. That's like a super stove. Sorry, checking the chat. Make sure I'm answering any questions. Tons of pictures here. I'm speeding up just a little bit because I want to kind of get to the commercial space. That's a monster shower. Nice little office. Rooftop. I mean, that's cool. They got the cornhole board set up. Looks like maybe a fireplace, like one of those gas fireplaces up there. And in the heart of all of it, here's the laundry room. So you can live here, you can rent out. So here's the entertaining space. So very, very good building here. I like this building. I wish I could go see it. Maybe they'll let me go see it and I can do a video for you guys. And then this is the commercial space on the first floor. I believe this is the stationary loft. Down there on the first floor, there is a lease in place there. So very cool building. Let's go over some of the stats here. 12,535 square feet under air. This one's been on the market a while. It is $3.995, almost $4 million. But they did have a price drop on this. And you know, all the measurements are in here if you're interested in all that. But if you're interested in that, you know, shoot me a call. Let's just go over there and talk to Craig Morby, the listing agent, and we'll go over there and look at it. They are requiring, of course, proof of funds on this thing to go out and look. But that is just an awesome property. That's a cool piece. And there is something in place that's going to keep your property taxes. It's got a tax increment financing program in place that will protect the property from tax raises for up to 10 years. So pretty cool there. Let's actually look at it. If this is boring to you guys, let me know. We can hop on something else. Property taxes for last year, $15,000. So actually not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, really not. I was thinking it was going to be way more than that, but I don't know. So very cool. Let's go back and see. I'm going to bring up the next one. This one's a little bit of a home on land. More people are asking me about that. It is in South Lakeland, 1725 Yule Road, and this is 1.27. Very beautiful, brand new house, built in 2021, almost brand new, 3,230 square feet. This one's on 4 acres in South Lakeland. Kind of tough to find that. I do have a video on the channel of one on 8 acres that is just east of this one on Yule Road. I'm going to take you through here. I'm in the way again. Shouldn't even have put myself on here. Beautiful house. Needs some trees, in my opinion, but you know, they just built this house in the pasture, and that's what's happening. But here you can kind of see the lot lines. 4 acres. Yule Road's down here. And this is a no HOA, no CDD, so you can do what you want out here. Very, very beautiful house. We'll get to the inside of it here in just a minute. It's a lot of white. What do you guys think about all that white? A lot of white in the kitchen. Nice little nursery room, like the palm trees on the wall. A lot of white in that kitchen. Actually loves the backsplash though. Yep, that is a pretty backsplash. Subway tile looking thing. Do you like it? I just think that something needs to be a color other than white. Lots of kitchen pictures. Nice big pantry, barn door looks like. Big laundry room. Good downstairs half bath. That's a cool accent wall too. What do you guys think about that accent wall? Ooh, it looks like we're about to see a super closet here. A monster shower with a tub built in, looks like. Is that a whole walk-in? Is there a better picture of that? It's like glassed in. They put the tub in the shower. Yep, tub is in the shower. Cool, I guess. Get out, wet. Runs right down into the drain. And some shoes. My. Somebody is a sneakerhead. There's more shoes than there are clothes in here. Reminds me of those, what were the reels, the Ludacris song, What You Got in That Room? It's kind of what I feel like all the time. I'm always spying on people because we're always looking through houses. Daniel, I see you here. We'll be back in the market into this year. Yeah, let me know. Reach out. Phone numbers everywhere, 863-333-5053. We can talk about getting you set up. Talking about a price decrease. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what the future holds. Um, if I did, I'd go buy some Powerball tickets and we'd buy this house and go out and I'll have a big party in the backyard. But um, I can't tell what the future's doing. I do have a lot of people reaching out from Fort Myers. After what hurricane did you guys have over there? Was that I can't remember. That came through there. A lot of people are really terrified of hurricanes now because of that. Sorry, let me keep scrolling, reading chats here. That's a cool little office room. Nice outdoor area. We're getting to some cool stuff now. Yeah, looking for a little more country, at least acre. Yeah, we can find something like that. And, we can look for something with some land that's been on the market for a little bit, shoot them an offer and see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens towards the end of this year or early 2025, whenever you're ready. Um, and thanks for stopping by and chatting. Let me know if you want to see some of that. We can go over this. I'll get on a call with you and we can find you what you're looking for. And I have one more, and this is the one. Oops. When we looked at that earlier one in Saddle Creek, low 300s. This is what I want to compare it to, because when you guys are reaching out, we are seeing a lot of people are asking for non-HOA, non-CDD, but you're calling me on new construction, and I don't care that you're calling me on new construction, but the new construction stuff has HOAs, and typically most of them now are having CDDs. And I understand that you don't want that. I really do. So we can look for non-HOA, non-CDD, and I'll bring this as one that I used as an example as a comparison to that one in Saddle Creek for, what was it, 315 or something like that. So this one here, let me show you on the map where this is in South Lakeland. Right just south of Lake Hollingsworth in a super popular area. The Cleveland Heights golf course is right here. There's a cool little park over there. I'm getting sidetracked like I always do when I do a map video. So in here, nice little size lot, but this is in a south central Lakeland kind of. It's got a shed, no HOA. You could park your boat, you could park your camper, you could park your work truck here. That's kind of the alternative to the new construction is one of these resales. I think this one was from 1980 something. I'll have to go look when we get done clicking through these pictures. So Joy says accent walls are greater than everything, easier to keep clean. Yeah, they are easier to keep clean. That is a cool looking one that has that trim on there. And actually love the backsplash. Yep, the white backsplash was cool. Just too much white for me personally. So this one, you're going to have to come in and do some updates to it, most likely. I mean, you could obviously live here. Somebody's living here, just like the one I showed that pool home last week. Somebody's living in these homes, so you could live here, but it's not going to have all new everything. It might not have the dual pane insulated windows, radiant barriers, depending on your builder. This one, you can see laundry room, has some custom homemade shelves, looks like. It's not as neat, not as orderly. It's got a screen room. So this is the kind of stuff, if you're looking for non-HOA, non-CDD, this is, we can find you something like this. And this one's 319. Look at the backyard. They have a good sized backyard. The neighbors aren't right on top of each other. And you've got a shed already in place. You can run some privacy fence here, and this backyard looks real nice. Lots of storage. Keep all your stuff in here. See, they got a generator. They're ready for the hurricanes. Fire that thing up. Keep everything running. If they've got a transfer switch, it'll run a lot of the house. Check, see here. This is still working. Are we still good? We're still good. Sorry, I got it on the back screen back there. Too many screens required to do this. Oh yeah, cool house, South Lakeland. What is this? Roof replacement 2019. I was thinking it looked newer in this picture. Oak tree, they are shedding right now, so they're losing all their leaves, dropping off. And that's just kind of what happens. But yeah, nice new roof. This location is, kind of tough to beat. I talk a lot about Central Lakeland. Kind of consider, well, this would be kind of Central Lakeland because that's what I consider Central Lakeland is this I-4 Polk Parkway loop. This kind of gets Central Lakeland, it's that downtown area, Dixieland. I've got a video coming up on Dixieland specifically that I just have to put the finishing touches on, so there'll be a little bit of a tour there. But this is super close to everything. You can run up Lake Hollingsworth. They're doing 5Ks. They have boat races. They have cardboard boat races. I want to go to that this year and check it out, where you have to make a boat out of cardboard and duct tape and do a little paddling race. Kind of cool. But just to show you a little bit of this area, you've got your Walmart's right here. The Publix is a little bit north right here. And this is actually the where they filmed Edward Scissorhands in this plaza. So if you are from out of state, you're not a local here, you can see here, Southgate, this is in Edward Scissorhands. And I was there, Johnny Depp was here, and this was the whole thing. So let me jump back out of that, sorry. I get easily distracted doing these things. But tons of little shops here. You have Hobby Lobbies here, Hibbett Sports, just all sorts of stuff. I should jump on Google Maps to do this because all that would pop up for you. But all your shopping is right in here. And one of my favorite places in South Lakeland, Lakeside Village, is right over here. You've got the movie theater, you've got Kohl's, you've got Belk, you had Bed Bath Beyond here. It closed down. Books A Million. There is restaurants, Grillsmith. There's Fish City Grill, Brass Tap for your beer drinkers. Just tons of stuff. There's a Persona, there's a Victoria's Secret, there is, I mentioned Kohl's already, all that right over here. So if you're looking, this ain't a bad deal. If you want to go look at this house, call me, let's go look at it, and check that area out right there. The tennis courts are here, just a lot of stuff going on. So I'm gonna jump back over to here. Anybody with any questions, let me know and we'll go over those. Let me check that. Joy's looking for a CED. A CDD is a community development district, and that is where the developer takes money from the state government and uses that for the infrastructure. So a lot of your communities with all the amenities like the pools and the tennis courts or pickleball courts, or in the case of Harmony here in Winter Haven, is something I should go over with you. The boat ramp and stuff like that, just all the amenities, the walking trails, the clubhouse, the playhouses, the playgrounds, that is built into your taxes, and that is typically a 20 or 30 year payment. So that is on your taxes every year. It doesn't go away. And I give you an example of that on one that I looked at this morning for somebody. This is in Lake Ashton, is a CDD community. There's actually two of them. So I'll go over this real quick with you. I'll show you what it means down in the bottom. I don't know why I'm showing you the house. The house doesn't matter. Lake Ashton is, if you're not familiar, between Winter Haven and Lake Wales. Part of this is in Lake Wales, part of it is in Winter Haven. And there's two golf courses out here. They have two massive clubhouses. Here's one of them. This is the main one. You can see they have tennis courts, and these have been turned into pickleball courts. They've got a little garden. They've got a big chess set out here. They have just resurfaced the pool. They have bocce ball. This is long story, but CDD is paid for all of this development. Over here, they have the secondary fitness clubhouse. More of the same stuff over here. No pool, but they have a spas. And that is paid back by all of these homes. So half of them are in Winter Haven, or roughly half are in Winter Haven. Some of them are in Lake Wales. The Lake Wales homes, which are over here, their CDD payment is $2,500 a year lumped into your taxes. The Winter Haven side is a little bit more at $2,800 a year, again, lumped into your taxes. So this one, for example, I'm going long here, but just explain it because a lot of people don't know what CDD is. So this is showing you down here in the realtor remarks, the total tax bill for this homesteaded property, and I'll go back to the homesteaded thing again, this will tie in with what we started talking about, is $6,658.57, which is the regular taxes, the property taxes of $2,866, which is kind of low for this property, and the CDD of $2,808. And there's also a CDD bond payment of $984.44. Oh man, sorry, all over the place. But so that is going every year on your taxes. Cannot get rid of it. And then in this case, there is also a $60 a month HOA. HOA is $6 a year, so that has to be added in as well to this. Now, the homesteaded part of this means that this is capped. Let me pull up on iMap here and show you what tax records looks like. So when the Kleins bought this home and homesteaded it, their assessed value is 144 for 2023, and you can see that we are looking at 194. It's gone up because the homestead exemption of 50,000 comes off of there, so that holds that value down, and their total tax, because that is all in here, the CDD is just lumped in. You can't, like I said, you can't get rid of it. It's there. But if that was not in a CDD, this would only be that $2,800 and change that's listed down there. And I'll go back over that if you want to see the map again. Let's pull this up. So Lake Ashton, there's a Lake Wales side and a Winter Haven side. The Winter Haven side is a little bit more expensive at $2,800 a year for the CDD. Lake Ashton over here, or Lake Wales, is the 25 and change. It's almost 2,600. But they have, for that, here's what you're getting. One clubhouse here with a pool, with bocce ball, with a dog run. Over here, there's, I think, 3 dog parks in here that the CDD pays for you. Let me check, make sure everything's running smoothly. Looks like it is. So you can come down here and play chess on this giant chessboard. They have a grilling thing out here. You can see all the golf carts. They had something going on where everybody was out grilling in this little lakefront pavilion. Pickleball courts now, tennis courts also, and 2 18-hole golf courses out here. And over here is the secondary clubhouse. This is the fitness clubhouse with some spas. So there's another gym in here that's a little bit bigger than the one in the other clubhouse. No pool here, just the spas and more pickleball and tennis courts. So that's what, when Lake Ashton developed that by Lake Ashton, they took the CDD money and built this infrastructure, and now these residents are paying that back, $2,800 a year for every single one of these houses for at least 30 years. Could be up to 50. Typically they're 20 to 30, but could be a long time because of all of the amenities that were put in out there. So long story on what that is, but CDDs, a lot of people, you know, if you like amenities, that's the way to get it. If you want to live in one of these things and you want access to a pool but you don't want your own, this is a good way to do it. So another alternative, some of them have, let me change screens here to Google Maps. I'll show you. Harmony is going to be another one with a CDD. If we can get to it. Harmony is going to be right down here. They have already started it. In all of this. So it runs from this little area down here where this is phase 1 and phase 2 where they have cleared it. But they bought all of this all the way up here and some of this lakefront on Lake Eloise. I'm really excited about this community because it's going to have a boat ramp and boat dock with slips on first come, first served basis on Lake Eloise. Lake Eloise, that's cool because it's on the chain and Legoland is right here. So you can put your boat in your community boat ramp, which there's not a lot of communities that have a boat ramp. So this is going to be a big one. This is going to have a lot of homes. I do have video on this where they started it. D.R. Horton is building this. They are active. They do start in the low 300s. But there's going to be a super pool, I'm told, like rivaling some that are in Orlando. Well, there's like a water park. There's the splash pad, there's the slides and stuff like that, because it is going to be somewhere right along in here with water views. They're not putting any houses on the lake, but there will be lake views. So it'll be cool to be able to sit over here or take the boat out and watch the ski show or the fireworks that they do for all of the big holiday events and stuff like that that launch right here. So you'll be able to see that over here. Um, but that's what you get for CDD is that's goes back on your taxes every year forever. The downside while we're talking about Harmony is this right here. That's railroad tracks. Um, so, can't do anything about it. Downside there, upside, Lake Eloise on the chain. So you can come out and maybe run into us on Lake Winterset when the water warms up. This is where we like to go, Little Lake Winterset over here. Getting way off topic now. But that's another one. Cool stuff. That's what's happening over here too. Can have the same conversation about Hawthorne Ranch. That's going to be right here. There is going to be a CDD. They are building by MI Homes. I love MI Homes. I've been out there. That's probably my favorite semi-custom builder that is in town here. So this is going to be all along my own way. I'm not in the way. It's Pipkin, right at County Line Road. This is going to be 1,200 new homes coming to South Lakeland. It's going to go all the way from Pipkin down to Yule Road. And they are doing a lot of work here on Pipkin because Pipkin is not big enough for all the development that's happened here and all of the traffic that's coming in, especially Sun and Fun. Sun and Fun's right up here every year for all the pilots that fly in from all over the country. This is a huge, huge event every year, Sun and Fun at the Lakeland Lander Airport. But they're going to build here. There is going to be a yoga yard. There's going to be a pool. There's going to be a clubhouse, all that stuff. Can't see the screen. Was that an old chat? That might have been an old chat. Yeah, so going to be another community right over there. CDD. They are $1,500 for the 40-foot lots, $1,600 for the 50-foot lots, and $1,800 for the 40, 50, 60-foot lot. On your taxes. HOA is going to be low because they have that CDD, so they didn't have to charge for the HOA. It's, you're going to pay a bigger HOA or the CDD. A lot of people would prefer to have that as a HOA because it's not on your tax bill, but that's it is what it is. So I think I've been talking super long. If you guys have any more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Who all's in here? I've seen Joy, I've seen Cheryl. You guys are chatting. Daniel, do you have any other questions? Anything you'd like to see while we're here? I'm here to show you. I can hang out a while longer if you have questions. I need to get some background music that I can have playing for you guys. There's something happening here. Everything seems to be working. Any more questions? Go back chat screen, see me a little better. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Should we talk mortgage rates? Let's see what mortgage rates look like right now. I've got this app. If you don't have it and you like to track that because you're going to buy something later this year, it's called Mortgage News Daily. This might be backwards when I show you. Nope, I don't think I have it flipped. So 30-year fixed is currently at 6.663%. Now, there's a lot of moving parts to this, credit, down payment, stuff like that. If you want to know a little bit more about what that would look like for you, let me know. I can hook you up with Brian. He is my preferred lender, and he knows all that. That's what he does. I don't do that. I send you over to him, and we can get you all that. Joy, no more questions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here and supporting us doing the live. If you have more questions, let me know. Daniel, I don't know if you're still here, but let's do a search for you, Daniel. So this is what we can do. Let's do a quick search here. I'm going to assume you are looking in Lakeland, so we're going to do Lakeland's. And you are wanting at least an acre. Let's see there. I'm not sure what your price is going to be, but that only brings 24 because there's not, acre is a decent amount of land. Not too many of those. So we are running from 269 quickly up to a million, almost $1.1 million. So, there's a lot of stuff in here. Actually, you're welcome. Thank you for watching and being here. Gonna try and do this every week, I think, if you guys like what's going on here. But Daniel, I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for, but let me see. This is a new, which one is this here? Max Cash Road is only been on the market for 3 days, 1.38 acres. So gonna need a little bit of updating. It's got a gated fence, gated entry, metal roof. I'm a big fan of metal roofs. 4 pictures. That was, it's new. Let's see, what else are they saying here? Fenced backyard, metal roof, oversized garage, wood burning fireplace. Pretty cool. 1.38 acres. I'll show you where this is. Internet's a little dragging because of the live stream. So this is in North Lakeland. That's where a lot of these are going to be, especially at that price point, up here off Max Cash. And you can see that's kind of what is up there. A lot of people with land, and that's a lot of the developers are coming in and buying parcels like this and developing on them. So you kind of have to be careful there with if you buy next to a big parcel of land, developer might sneak in and buy that and switch it up on you. Let's do another check here. Oop, we don't need them anymore. Let's go back and let's see. Let's find another one. Here's another new one, just came on the market. Lake Decent Woods. This is 600. This has probably got an HOA. Yeah, 575 a year, so not bad. But if you're looking for an acre, you probably don't want HOA. So let's go back in here, and I have, because I do this enough, my search criteria: HOA, no. And let's see, that takes only 2 out, so we have picked 1. Anyway, let's excuse me, let's pick another one. So you can see these first couple are manufactured homes. Here's one, single family, Beverly Hills, 389. I can't even see any of this. I did this again. So here's another one, 1 1/4 acre, 389. Looks like a new roof, tile. Again, older homes, older kitchen. Indoor laundry. So this is the kind of stuff. No HOA up here. Let's show you on the map where this is. Nobody's still here. Am I talking to myself? If I'm talking to myself, I can turn it off. Yeah, so North Lakeland, that's what's going on up there off of Moore Road. There was just a plane crashed in somebody's field up here. They were okay. But there's some big, cool houses. I think there was one up here that I did had the private airstrip on it that I showed you guys last week. But you know, so we can find you something for sure. But just let me know. Anybody else? Any other questions? Doesn't look like any other questions. Be happy to answer them. And if you are still watching, I don't know who's watching. I can't even see that. Like I said, I could be talking to myself. If you are there and you want me to have something to talk about next week for you, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to take feedback on how this is going. I just see. Everybody's good. Come back over here. While I'm talking to myself, I will look at some new listings here and see if I can find anything fresh and new. I don't know why that house on Westlake Cannon Drive is still showing up as new. It's been on the market now a week because it came on the market when I did this last week. Yeah. Cool. So if you want something on the chain, this is good. RN971B, you are welcome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. It's supporting us on our live journey. If you guys think that this is a waste of time and you don't like watching my lives, let me know. You might not. You might. If you don't like it, you're not watching it, so you can't let me know. But yeah, this is a good way of trying to be interactive with you guys and get everything you're looking for. So you check this out. This is one we did look at last week, but I don't know if you weren't here last week. Check it out. They got a little party room here out by the pool. Looks like they're playing poker. Not for money, I'm sure, because that's illegal, I think, still. But yeah, cool one over here. Let's go back to see if there's anything else. Oh, there was a cool one. Again, we're getting up to some expensive stuff. Ooh, what's this? I always look at the expensive stuff. 1.6 million in Fort Meade. What does 1.6 million get you in Fort Meade? It looks like a barn dominium. And it's got a cool entrance. And I'm assuming it's on a whole lot of land because 1.6 million in Fort Meade. Let's go back real quick. I thought that was a Starlink, but it's not. It's something you look for on these homes that don't have land. A lot of times they don't have they don't have internet brought to them, hardwired internet. I know that because our house does not have internet to it, so we had to do something else. When I called Spectrum, they said they won't even bring it to us. So something to consider if you're looking at a home on a larger piece of land. Make sure you get internet. That was a cool fireplace. Sorry, I got off topic here. Right in the middle. It's a cool one. I missed it. Big stove, super refrigerator freezer. Got a wolf. Big old style sink. Actually, sorry, I saw that I was talking to myself on the screen here, and you guys couldn't see what I was doing. So look at that hood. It looks like a commercial hood. This is a cool setup. I wonder, what do you guys think about the barn doors? I'm not a fan of the barn doors, but a lot of people are. Yeah, cool. Trying to slow down while clicking here. They got a picture of a beach on their TV in there. That's not the picture I would have used, but no, it's not me. Cool little bathroom here. I like the little step up. That's unique. Cool setup. Can you guys see that? See, I gotta change my screen again to get me out of here. What do you think about it now that I'm not here? And I did a big hand gesture like you could see what I'm doing. All right, back to moving. Dual sinks. You guys think you need dual sinks in a bathroom? Can I show the barn? I will get to the barn. I am working on getting to the barn. Going through these pictures here. I'm not sure when to get there, but I will get there for you. RN9713. What do you think about this bathroom? Think about that green. Not my favorite green. Yeah, cool tub. Actually, yeah, that was a cool tub. This is, let me jump back. I was reading the chat about that. It's not a bad little shower. Let's think 1.6 in Fort Meade. Could you live in Fort Meade? Yeah, definitely barn dominium setup. I like the wraparound porch. I wonder how many acres this is. We'll go back to that in a minute. Got a duck box up here, a lot of nature. Cool. Fire pit, pavers. No garage. But they got some maybe Black Angus. They don't have a barn? No barn. I'm civilized. But we still have 23 pictures to go, so we could get there. Is that big enough for you guys? Me. Just move over. And they keep showing this lake. Are we butting up to the lake? Well, it's here. Sure. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. They've got the round bale in there. Got some stalls. Dirt floor. Camper. Chickens. Actually, that's out there. It is out there. So what? I don't know. What do you think? Is that something you could live out there with a big barn? It just keeps going. We got a ton of houses. We got. Oh, so they're living it. No, this is a different camper than the other camper. The other one said Rushmore. This says Sandpiper. And then there was a mobile home Should have read the description before we got started. Beautiful pond. Yeah, nice. Dirt roads out the driveway. Might be the driveway. Somebody's out playing on their side by side. So it's lakefront. Are we out of pictures almost? Where is all this? I just keep, oops. Trying to figure out the lay of the land here. So this must be, see, I don't even know. Where's the barn? There's the barn. Got it. Now I see. Pontoon boat. These people look like they're fun. Find out who it is. Call them, hang out with them. So let's read where I should have started. So 32 acre. Yeah, nice big house. 2 spring-fed ponds, 1 landscaped. Previous wedding venue, now stocked for great family fishing. So let's look at the map and see exactly how this land looks. Okay, so it goes back, a lot of it's wooded and probably wet, but it looks like it's these 2 pieces. Let's see who's over. Yep, they own this one too. Nope. So yeah, that, and let's see how far out this is from Lakeland. Yeah, so here, Lakeland. So it's out there, but you're not going to find anything like that in Lakeland for sure. So, yeah, a lot of land, real pretty. I like the middle building. Let's see. What else is interesting on here? These. So this was, I'll pick one of these. The comparison to the resale that we looked at. Here's one for 301 in Saddle Creek. So this is what $300,000 gets you new construction. And this one does have a CDD and is $3,142 a year. So, can we pull? It's a lot of money. But it going away. And that's just on top of your taxes every single year. But your insurance is cheaper. Your electricity bills are cheaper because these things are super insulated. They're up to modern code, not the older homes. Yeah, so I don't, like I said, I tried to go to this community, but they were not there and they didn't answer the phone. So there's got to be, for a $3,000 a year HOA or CDD, there has to be a fair amount of amenities. Here we are. Residents enjoy great private amenities, including a future family-friendly swimming pool. So the pool's not even there yet. Hopefully they get it in soon, especially if you're paying for it in your taxes. The City Bus Unique Boutique, oh, let's talk about Lakeland, but we already know that about Lakeland. So this is a Lennar Realty listing, the builder, obviously. But when you compare that to this, what do you prefer? No HOA, no CDD, a little bit of room between you and your neighbor. Older house, ceilings are typically not as high, stuff like that. The windows might not be dual pane, they might be, kind of depends on a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot going on, a lot to consider when you're making that kind of move on what you want. I know a lot of people like that, a lot of people don't. I don't know, whatever you like, let me know when you call and we talk about going out and look at these things. I haven't seen many more questions. I do thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to wrap this up. Time to go eat dinner. Let's check one more time, see if I missed any questions. Oh, I did miss part of Daniel's question. Daniel, I don't know if you're still here, North Lakeland or Plant City. That's a personal question. There's a lot of options there. Do you need to be closer to Tampa? Do you not? Plant City is going to be closer, but they touch. Plant City and North Lakeland are, almost interchangeable. Let's run, I gotta close Google Maps. Let's run over there and I'll go over that real quick. As we're trying to inform you. So, Plant City is, can you see that? Yeah, see that? Over here, and then North Lakeland up here, Kathleen, it's this kind of all wraps together. You could be North Lakeland, Plant City comes up into here. Um, there's it just depends on what you want to be near. There's a lot of stuff. I'm going to start doing some more videos on the channel about what's happening in Plant City, give you a better idea. There is a lot of neighborhoods over there, but there's a lot going on in Lakeland. Lakeland's a larger city. There, it's 75 square miles in total, and there's something for everybody. But Plant City has a lot, and you're a little closer to Tampa. So Daniel, if you need to be in Tampa, that's something we can consider. I am going to start venturing a little bit farther over here because there are some cool communities. We are bringing one to market over here in Riverview next week. So I'll be over there, get a video of what's going on over here a little bit to kind of branch out some and work my way. I've covered a lot of Lakeland. I'm going to start kind of covering some areas outside of there. So if you are interested in, Central Florida, not necessarily Lakeland, we can help you there too. So let's check one more time on this, and I'm gonna wrap it up. If you guys do have any questions, 863-333-5053 is how you can reach me, and I'd be happy to go over all this with you. We can do this on a call. We can go out and look at houses. Happy to be your Central Florida real estate resource. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.